The luck be ever in your favor. All right. I go through the base pretty quick on this, so we should speed right along. Good luck, everybody. All right, we got Wester for Baltimore, starting us off. Warren Moon. We got Greg Rousseau for Buffalo on the bang. Any predictions on the case hits today? Mason Taylor for the Jets. There's our free spot. Higgins on the Elevate. And base. Stinky with the bold prediction. We got Stingley on the orange. Epic Performers. I love the old orange. Ashton for the Raiders. The orange is my favorite. Oh, Amon-Ra. I've been waiting to see an Amon-Ra. Yes, I have. Banks for the Saints. Fairbairn on the Mosaic for Houston. We got Kurt Warner on the Touchdown Masters. Yeah, if we could see Amon-Ra, that would be wonderful. Michael Penix. Gunnar Helm for the Titans. We got Gabe Davis for the Jags. Brian Branch on the Mosaic Bang for Detroit. Hampton. I like that. Chargers look pretty good this year. There's Amon-Ra on the Epic Performers. Cam Ward for the Titans. Yeah. All right. One down. 19 to go. Empty box. We got Trevor Etienne for Carolina. Dante Culpepper for the Dolphins. Amon-Ra Elevate again. Kid Reporter. Some base. Wes Chandler for the Saints. We got George Kittle on the Touchdown Masters. And base. Williams going to Lion Hunter. Terrell Owens on the Epic Performers. Kurt Warner on the Orange Touchdown Masters. Sanders for Browns fan. Cooper Kupp on the Mosaic going to Seattle. Well, look at that. We walk right into our auto. Thornton going to the Raiders. Raiders strike. Who grabbed those Raiders today? It was Matthew. There you go, Matthew. On the board already. And some base. Yeah, it'll be interesting, some of these rookies, see how they do over the next couple of years. Samson, CJ on the Notoriety. Walker for the Falcons. Milrow on the Green Notoriety. Stinky? Are you talking about me, Stinky? Because I usually say it like 3 times a break. You're trying to beat me to the punch, aren't you? I suppose if they did number them, there would be less of them. Yeah, can you escape from Cleveland? There's Thornton again for the Raiders. Beckham Jr. for Miami. Trey Harris on the elevate for the Chargers. Kid Reporter. I think everyone can agree to that, Stinky. I think that's how everyone feels. Mertz for Houston. Larry Fitzgerald on the Touchdown Masters. It's more special when it's numbered, you know. Jalen Hurts for Kerr Saxon. We got Michael Irvin on the orange Touchdown Masters. Jackson Dart for the Giants sneaking in there. DJ Giddens for Indy. Campbell for New England. Bijan on the Epic Performers. Chase Brown for Cincinnati. Caleb Johnson on the Notoriety. Going to Pittsburgh. Quinn Ewers for Miami. Ricky Pearsall on the silver for the 49ers. Debo on the Mosaic for Washington. Well, I guess we'll just work our way right up. Empty box. Jimmy Horn Jr. for Carolina. Brock Purdy on the Mosaic. Little Cam Ward action for the Titans. We got Keon Coleman for Buffalo. Jackson Dart on the Notoriety. We got Horton for Seattle. Cooper DeJean on the bang. Brian Branch on the orange bang for Detroit. I'm not going to mention that Keon went to Michigan State. I'm not going to say it. Oh. All right, do you guys want me to show this right now, or do you want me to let this marinate? Because we can let it marinate if you want. We can do that. We got Matthew Golden on the Mosaic Notoriety. Sweat it. Oh, all right, we'll sweat it. Why not? We'll set it right there. Looked like a stained glass to me. Oh, you guys want to see it? All right, I'll show it after these packs. We won't sweat it. Tyler Shuck, Tank Bigsby, Derrick Henry Notoriety. Tez Johnson for Tampa Bay. Justin Jefferson on the Elevate. Tyler again. All right. We won't sweat it. Good luck, guys. Good luck. It is Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs sat there for a while, too. How about that? Yowza. CJ. Where you at? Where you at, CJ? Very nice. Little Mahomes action. Heal up, Mahomes. Heal up. There we go. There we go. And KC sat there a good while. Anybody could have grabbed them, but CJ did. Congrats, CJ. Welcome to Wise Guy Breaks. Backyard? Does Backyard do Mosaic Blaster breaks? I missed it the day Backyard was doing Mosaic Blaster case breaks. That'd be fun to watch, though. We got Thornton, Kyler Murray for Arizona, Joe Burrow on the Touchdown Masters. Nice, CJ. Congrats. That's awesome. Kittle. We got TJ on the Epic Performers. We got Mertz for Houston. Xavier Worthy on the silver going to KC. Hendrickson on the Mosaic Bang for Cincinnati. Little Higgins hiding there. We got Stafford on the notoriety. Dylan Gabriel on the orange notoriety. How's it going to end for him? How's it going to end for him? It's funny how some QBs can just walk in and do the job, and some need some time. Giddens for Indy. Like, look at Jordan Love. He needed some time, and look at him now. Eric Allen. We got Kyle Hamilton for Baltimore on the Bang. We got Ewers. Franklin on the Mosaic for Indy. Well, let's go here. And I can see if I can get some more of these cases. These are a lot of fun. And they really are great if you're a collector too, because you're going to get cards. All right, we got Davis on the silver. Upside down, threw me off there. We got Tet on the Elevate for Carolina. I don't know why these are all rotating now. All right. Wester for Baltimore. Bijan on the Mosaic. We got Jamar Chase, Epic Performers. Matthew Golden for Green Bay. That's a good slogan. You're going to get cards. That's what you're going to get. Michael Vick going to Kerr Saxon. Calvin Johnson on the Touchdown Masters. You're going to get cards. Mason Taylor for the Jets. We got Marshall Faulk on the Epic Performers. Garrett Wilson on the orange Elevate for the free. Kid Reporter. More base. We got Stewart for the Bengals. Andre Reed for Buffalo. Stinky. Watch it. Banks for New Orleans. Ford for Cleveland. There's Loveland on the notoriety. There's Tet again for Carolina. Watch yourself, Stinky. All right. Let's keep going right up. Empty box. We got Stewart for the Bengals, Jack Campbell for Detroit, Jalen Hurts notoriety. Yeah, the one case we had Stafford on the honeycomb and Puka micro mosaic. So maybe we'll get like a Kelsey honeycomb today. Benson for Arizona. Brian Branch on the bang. And base. We got Woody Marks for Houston. Cade Otton on the silver for Tampa Bay. All right, you got to make some more predictions, Stinky. Williams for New England. Dylan Gabriel notoriety. A little Lab McConkey action on the orange. We approve. Mike Evans on the mosaic for Tampa Bay. Garrett Wilson on the elevate. Tyler again. Probably get 10 Tylers in this. Mason Graham for Cleveland. James Cook for Buffalo. Garrett Wilson on the elevate again. Maybe you'll get 10 of those. Oh, I see, Stinky. Warren on the Genesis. Indy's due. I will say that, Gibay. Indy is due. We got Tet again. Tet again on the mosaic. You're going to get all of them. Hairston for Buffalo. Chris Jones on the bang. Jalen Hurts on the orange notoriety. Egbuka has been pretty quiet here so far. Jordan Love. We got CJ Stroud, touchdown masters. Ashton for the Raiders. Travion. That might be our first Travion, too. We got Membo for the Jets. Ty Felton on the elevate. Cam Ward. Oh, there's our honeycomb. Honeycomb incoming. Justin Jefferson, touchdown masters. Good luck, guys. What do we got? It's a Charger. Derwin James going to the Chargers. Chargers. Who had the Chargers today? Cujo. Wrong blue, Gibby. It's a Charger. Going to Cujo. Addison for the Vikings. We got Peyton Manning on the Epic Performers. And like I said, we have had a case with an extra honeycomb, so it is possible to get another one because we've done it. Box. We have done it. We got Hawes for Buffalo. Jalen Royals on the mosaic for KC. Drake May, touchdown masters. Kurt Warner on the Hall of Fame. Brock Bowers, Epic Performers. Got Kid Reporter. Higgins again for the Texans. Scorton for Carolina. Watkins for the 49ers. Dylan Gabriel on the notoriety. Matthew Golden on the notoriety for Green Bay. We got Josh Hines Allen for the Jags on the orange. Jack Beck for the Raiders. Theismann for Washington. Well, every case should have an auto. So at least everyone we've opened has had one. Williams for the 49ers. Hendrickson on the bang for the Bengals. Let's see here. We'll throw these up here. Almost halfway. I'm down for that, Stinky. I'm in. Count me in for that. I'd love to see a juiced case, you know. Wise Guy 101. You know, 238 actually has an auto of me. Egbuka finally showing up on the notoriety. He does exist. Loveland for the Bears. Micah on the bang. Greg Rousseau on the orange bang. Oh, you know what? We could have done that when I was down there visiting. The Primo Wise 101 dual auto. Jackson Dart for the Giants. I don't know who would pay much for that, but it could exist. Stewart. Josh Allen on the Epic Performers. That auto could probably fetch about $6 on auction. Jackson Dart, we like that one. BTJ on the Mosaic. I guess I need to put some cards out here. We'll put that out there. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Sombrero Cat versus Joe Boo. I mean, I kind of think Sombrero Cat would win, but I'm a little biased. Jadon Blue for Dallas. Sam Darnold, notoriety. Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh. We got TJ Hawkinson. Pat Bryant on the Elevate for Denver. And that is officially halfway. We're halfway there. Empty box. Yeah, like a Sombrero Cat sketch card. That'd be nice. Jaden Reed for Green Bay. Matthew Golden on the notoriety. Need more Falcons? All right, let's see what we can do. I mean, there's a Falcon, but that's not one you're looking for. Lambert Smith we got for the Chargers. Harmon on the Mosaic for Pittsburgh. Abdul Carter notoriety for the Giants. And base. Sammy Laporta for Lion Hunter. There's Egbuka on the Elevate. Judkins for Cleveland. Oh, I see a Genesis. That looks like a Genesis, my friends. We got Mumfield for the Rams. Good luck, guys. It's a rookie. Arroyo for Seattle. Who grabbed Seattle today? Dr. Jones. That's right. Happy birthday, Regina. You got yourself a Genesis. Birthday magic. Oh, you're out there. Yeah, happy birthday. We got Taylor. What is this? Oh my goodness. Once I saw it, I just had to go for it. We had a bonus case hit. How about that? Ashton Genty for the Raiders on the Micro Mosaic. Wow. We got another case hit. How wild is that? Matthew. Matthew. What do you say, Matthew? What do you say? Come on, let's go. Gibbe, I don't know. Usually you only get one case hit. We've already got two. That's wild. I wouldn't have expected another big case hit. That's crazy. We had Van Ginkel on the orange bang. It's a juiced case. It's on the way, T-Berg. We got Kurt Warner. Drake May on the Touchdown Masters. It's a juiced case. How about that? Stained glass and a Micro Mosaic in the same case? That's wild. And we approve. We definitely approve of that. Because that definitely does not happen. So, I don't know. Can we get more? You know, I'm greedy. I want to see more. But we get another one. That's insanity if we get another one. We got Mullings for the Titans. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Jared Verse on the bang. Yeah, that's crazy. Stained glass and Micro Mosaic in the same case is pretty wild. ETN for the Jags. Puka on the Elevate. RJ Harvey for Denver. We got Booker for the Cowboys. BTJ on the Touchdown Masters. There's Mr. McBride on the Orange Epic Performers. Those should be numbered. Don't you think, Stinky? I know, wouldn't that be great, Chris Saxon, if we get a Visionary and a Kaleidoscopic too? CJ on the silver going to Houston. Watson for Green Bay. I mean, I'm all for it. You know how I am. I'll go with that. We got Milrow. Hampton on the notoriety. Tyler Warren on the orange. We approve. Milrow and a Deion Branch. And I'm focusing on just getting through this. I got to throw some stuff out here. Throw that out there. Yeah, AFC is dominating. Bryant. We got Nolan for Arizona on the green. Van Ginkel again on the bang. All right, we still got 8 more. I mean, I don't know if we can get another one. I've never seen such a thing happen, but I've never seen that happen either. we've had some pretty good cases. I guess I'll have to try to get more. We got Fitzgerald. We got CJ on the touchdown masters. Yeah, we got 8 blasters to go, including this one. Gunnar Helm for the Titans. Travis Hunter on the Elevate. Bo Nix on the orange touchdown masters. We like that. We got Kyle McCord. Williams on the silver for Arizona. Jamar Chase, Epic Performers. I know, just when you think the water's safe, Ashton. Micro Mosaic. Jordan James on the Mosaic for the 49ers. Loveland for the Bears. Egbuka again. Gadsden for the Chargers. Ashton again on the notoriety this time. Where am I going to weigh cases? Ivanor for the Titans. We think they'd weigh different by case hits. Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh. Drake May on the touchdown masters. I don't know if does a stained glass weigh more than a base card? I think it's a pretty good guessing game with Mosaic because you don't even have patch cards. You just got to get lucky. But I'll say I definitely want to get more cases now. We got Campbell for New England. There's a nice Sanders for the Browns. Brock Bowers notoriety. That's right, Stinky. I think I'm going to go back to school. Hampton. Ertz. A.J. Brown on the Elevate. Watkins for the 49ers. Gibbs on the touchdown masters. Terrell Davis Epic Performers. Bijan on the orange Epic Performers. That looks good. Travion. And we'll throw that out there. We needed some Falcon love, didn't we? And I do love these orange. I think they should be numbered, though. What do you think, Stinky? Spurrier. Carter for the Giants. T. Higgins on the Mosaic. Drake May, touchdown masters. It comes back. You throw it out there, Stinky. It comes back 10 times. Kareem Hunt for KC. Kid Reporter. And base. All right, 6 blasters to go. Is it possible we could still have something hiding in here? I got to admit, I was kind of hoping we'd see like another honeycomb, and then we got that micro mosaic. It's hard to be greedier, and yet we want to be greedier. Howard for Pittsburgh. Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins on the Mosaic. Puka, touchdown masters. Hey, what's up, Kimberly? Hope you had a good Christmas. We got Harvey for Denver. Cam Ward on the notoriety. Oh, bad golf. Can't pass up a chance to scold golf. Zach Vaughn on the silver. Trey Harris on the orange elevate for the Chargers. You understand, Lion Hunter. Gabriel for the Browns. Randy. Jaden on the Epic Performers. Dylan Gabriel. It was Seattle was the Genesis. Jackson for the Vikings. Derwin James. I believe that was our Genesis. Derwin James, I believe. I hope I'm not misstating that. He's hiding back there somewhere. There's a Mellet. Roddy White for the Falcons. Hendrickson on the bang. And then there were 5. Let's bring these down here. All right. Well, you know, I remember there was a time people were like, hey, that trade worked out great for Detroit. It worked out great for the Rams. Now it's like, it really worked out great for the Rams because they won a Super Bowl and they could win another Super Bowl. Lions? Yeah, we had some fun times for a couple years, but I don't know. A lot of fumbling and intercepting going on. Royals for KC. Russell Wilson on the silver. Travis Hunter on the elevate. Scattaboo for the Giants. CJ, thank you. James. Jamar Chase elevate. And base. Yeah, I'll do a recap at the end, so we'll see them all again. Harmon for Pittsburgh. Kenny Clark for Green Bay on the Mosaic. Amon-Ra on the orange Epic Performers. There you go, Lion Hunter. I know it's not the micro Mosaic. You'll have to settle for orange. Brooks for the Bengals. Jordan Love, Touchdown Masters. Jackson Dart for the Giants. Yeah, we'll have him forever. It should have been Stafford. We got golf. Elway. Fitzgerald on the Epic Performers. Oh, Miami. Grant. Kamara for the Saints. CeeDee Lamb notoriety. Yeah. That'll be some great Tua memories, right? That's what we'll have with golf. We got DK on the elevate. And Matthew Golden for Green Bay. I say he took so many hits in Detroit. He probably wouldn't even be walking anymore if he'd stayed. Judkins. We got Jonathan Taylor on the Touchdown Masters. Oh, Jack Beck on the orange elevate. I don't see that one too often. That's nice. Love the orange. Matthew Golden again. Abdul Carter. Garrett Wilson on the Elevate. I think we've seen that a couple times. Kid Reporter in the middle of the pack. I don't like it. I don't like it. He'd be in hospice. He probably would. We got Hunter for the Rams. Sean at McVay. Josh Allen, Epic Performers. We got Clowney for Carolina. Milrow. Tet again for Carolina. Easy for Dallas. Peyton on the Mosaic. And 3 to go. I don't know. Maybe we'll get Sombrero Cat involved. Come on, Sombrero Cat. We've gotten a bonus, but we want more bonus. Give us more bonus. And I should be live in the morning with some kind of mixer break. I try to aim for 3-year break, so I'll see what I can come up with. But I should be live in the morning with something. We always come up with something. We got Tracy on the silver for the Giants. Sanders Notoriety. We got Davis. We got DK on the Elevate. Travis Hunter for the Jags. Gadsden for the Chargers. Loveland. I like that one for the Bears. Benito. Very neglectful of the wall there. We'll go ahead and throw Loveland out there. A lot of cards in this, but it's going to be a short recap. Nolan for Arizona. Matthew Golden on the Elevate. Caleb Johnson on the Orange Notoriety. Oh, those oranges. Should think about numbering those, Stinky. Jackson for the Vikings. Man of the Hour, Tua. Brian Thomas on the Mosaic. We got Higgins. Caleb on the Touchdown Masters. Kid Reporter. We got Jack Beck again for the Raiders. And some base. 2 blasters to go. Empty box. We got Ollie Gordon for Miami. Joe Horn for the Saints. Lambjack Touchdown Masters. Antonio Gates on the Silver Hall of Fame for the Chargers. Newsome on the Epic Performers. Sanders for Cleveland. That's Primo's boy right there, Rourke. Jaden Higgins on the Orange Elevate. Going to Houston. Najee for the Chargers. Travis Hunter Notoriety. We We got Trey Harris again for the Chargers. Amon-Ra on the Mosaic. Brian Burns for the Giants on the Bang. Caleb Johnson. Luther Burden for the Bears. Blue for Dallas. Brock Bowers on the Mosaic Epic Performers. And one blaster left. All right, yeah, I'll do a quick little recap. And once I sort it all, guys, you guys know I add in and help you out. So at least we got 2 case hits. 2 big case hits. The big ones. Starks for Baltimore. A.J. Brown. Devontae on the Elevate. Abdul Carter for the Giants. Trey Tucker for the Raiders. Jaden on the Touchdown Masters. We got Scattaboo for the Giants. Larry Fitzgerald on the Orange Touchdown Masters. Love it for the Lions. Tyler Warren on the Mosaic. We like that. Saquon Epic Performers. Here, I need to put something else out here. We'll put that one out for Gibby. We got Emin Worry for Seattle. Julius Peppers, Epic Performers. And last pack. We got Higgins for Houston. Jonathan Taylor for Indy on the Touchdown Masters. Tyler Warren again for Indy. And let me do a quick little recap here. Appreciate you guys. This will be a quick little recap too. I was not looking at doing this very well. All right. The wall was neglected today. But there's about 1 billion cards for me to sort through. Tyler Warren. Loveland for the Bears. Bijan on the Orange Epic. Tyler Warren on the Orange Notoriety. Jackson Dart. Milroe. Hampton. We had Thornton for the Raiders. Raiders tore it up today on the auto. We had Mahomes on the stained glass for KC. Ashton on the micro mosaic bonus. Arroyo on the Jenny going to Seattle. And Derwin James was on the honeycomb for the Chargers.